Guys, they just released a Walking Dead Rick Grimes movie teaser trailer. I didn't even see this until I finished making my trailer breakdown for the season 10 trailer. And yeah, they released a movie teaser on the Walking Dead's YouTube channel. It says Untitled The Walking Dead Movie Teaser. And it's a Rick Grimes teaser. At the end, it says Rick Grimes returns only in theaters. AMC, Skybound, and Universal. So Universal is going to be distributing this, which is insane because I thought earlier, like in the year, they said that it's going to be on AMC. I'm sure it's still going to be on AMC, but I'm just kind of like, my mind is kind of blown here. This is going to be a Rick Grimes movie in theater. I think it's going to be like a limited release or something. Obviously not like a, because not everybody, I don't think it's going to make like an insane amount of money or anything like that, but I'm excited for this. I want to see a Rick Grimes movie in theaters. And so we're gonna talk about the teaser trailer right now. We also got some news about Andrew Lincoln, because earlier today it was announced that he wasn't gonna return for The Walking Dead season 10 in directing, and it looks like and they said like it was because of scheduling problems, and it looks like they're gonna begin filming this very shortly, which is exciting. So right off the bat, this tells us that the Rick Grimes movie is gonna be taking place in New York. Because I'm assuming it's New York. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but look at the city. You can see all the tall buildings. It could be somewhere else, but I'm thinking New York. And I remember earlier in the year they said that they know it's gonna be like the setting of the movie is gonna be in the north, eastern section of the United States. And I know there's a lot of speculation about possibly being New York when they first announced that. So I do think it's gonna be New York. And I think seeing the zombie apocalypse in New York would be awesome. Also, it's a big city, somewhere where the CRM could have a big base, and it'll make sense for them. So this is so much awesome news coming at us today. And then we have the classic Walking Dead theme play, and we have The Walking Dead comes up. It's the titles, and then it's a quick teaser, and then it goes to Rick Grimes returns only in theaters, like I was talking about in the beginning of the video. So we don't know. It's interesting because in the bottom here it says a Universal Picture 2019 Universal Studios. That I don't think it's gonna come out in 2019. That could just be because they made this teaser this year. But I'm sure they're gonna start filming very, very shortly. I don't think. I mean, they could have done it in secret. We never know for sure. I mean, I don't think it'll be like impossible to hide it. But I'm kind of shocked as to this being in theaters because they announced it was gonna be on AMC. And now they announced it's going to be in theaters. So, they're really been keeping stuff on their wraps. And the fact that I think Universal is now kind of partnered with AMC and Skybound because Robert Kirkman, his comic book series Oblivion, he's working on a movie with Universal on that too. So, Universal could be the distributor for a lot of Walking Dead stuff in the future because they did say, The Walking Dead is expanding movies and other kind of stuff like that. Also, Robert Kirkman, Skybound has like a bunch of other stuff that always gets put into live action. But let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys going to see this in theaters or what? I think seeing a Rick Grimes movie on the big screen would be awesome, and I'm definitely going to check it out. It does say only in theaters though, but I don't think it's going to be like only in theaters. That would be a little bit weird, don't you think? Because AMC's obvious. I mean, it's a TV show on AMC. What I think is going to happen is they're going to have they're going to release it in theaters maybe for a couple of weeks, and then it's going to air on AMC after that because like I was saying in the beginning of the video, I don't think it's going to be like a wide release. Like I don't think every single theater and every single city is going to show like, 10 showings throughout the day because like they do with like, I don't know, a Marvel movie. Like there's like 20 showings every single day for a Marvel movie. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be like maybe 1 or 2 showings per theater. I remember when they did when they did the crossover in my town, it only showed in 1 theater, and that was like at a 7 p.m. showing on a Sunday. So it could be something similar like that where they have like the Rick Grimes movie, this is like a real movie, so I think it's gonna be a lot bigger than just like a one-time showing. And that was, I think, it was only like one night exclusively in theaters, that crossover event. But this, I think, is gonna go on for a couple of weeks, and then after that, after its theatrical run, it's gonna air on AMC, I believe. I'm interested to see what do you guys think about this. I mean, I'm already seeing some comments and replies and stuff on social media. I feel like some people aren't happy about it. Maybe they're just like marketing it wrong, because they do say only in theaters, but that just seems super odd to me. Why would it only be in theaters? A lot of people might not want to go to the theaters to see this, you know. And I'm already seeing a lot of people upset about it. I know. I think I'm gonna check it out in theaters, because I mean I didn't get to see the crossover event in theaters, and I don't know, just seeing The Walking Dead on the big screen, especially a Rick Grimes movie, is gonna be pretty cool. And I know in the past they said that it's gonna be like a big production, and I'm just like, I'm very excited about it. I want to see what they do. I want to see who's directing this. Like, is it gonna be somebody who's like a well-known director, or is it just gonna be somebody who's been directing Walking Dead episodes, or what? You know, because they can make this a big spectacle if it's gonna be in theaters, and I hope hopefully they do, because if they are gonna release it in theaters, they should make it a big spectacle, because they want people to, you know, pay the price that they deserve. You know, they want people to pay money to go see this for a one night thing, and it's not just like a regular Walking Dead episode. And also, since it's gonna be in theaters, tells us it's not gonna be any commercials, so that also gets me very excited, because it could be like hopefully it's gonna be 2 hours. I don't want it to be like an hour and a half. I know I'm getting super picky and nitpicky here, but I want to see a 2-hour Rick Grimes movies. No commercials, no interruptions, just 2 hours of Rick Grimes. But this is awesome news. Also, I don't know if they announced this at Comic-Con. I don't think they did. I don't think they announced it at the panel. And I think they should have, because that would have been, I think, a smart thing to do. But they just randomly uploaded this on their YouTube channel, and then somebody just sent it to me, and I'm like, how did I miss this? Like, nobody was like, they didn't announce it or anything else. They just uploaded a video on YouTube saying movie teaser. So that's super interesting. But since we're on the topic of the movie, I also want to talk a little bit about Michonne. I was gonna make a separate video about it, but let's just talk about it in this video. Because Michonne, Denai Guerrera, she did confirm on at the panel on Hall H that it's gonna be her final season, and that's really all she said. That's you know, she didn't say anything about the movies or anything like that. But hopefully she does go to the movie. And this is exactly what she said. So, The Walking Dead family is forever, and it never ends. It was a very difficult decision, but it was about my calling and other opportunities I wanted to explore. And those other opportunities she wants to explore, those are movies, because Denai Guerrera's movie career has taken off, and she 100% deserves it, because she is a very, very good actress. And it's honestly about time, because she's, I think, in my opinion, one of the most talented actors on The Walking Dead. And I think, you know, it's about her career, so I don't think, you know, her being in the movie is something that's going to be impossible. They haven't talked about it, and they probably aren't going to talk about it, and they probably aren't going to say anything until the season airs and we see it for ourselves, just like Rick Grimes, you know. They announced him leaving at Comic-Con. We didn't really hear any information about it. There were teases here and there with Rick, though, like saying, like, you know, don't, like, they kept teasing, like, watch season 9, don't believe everything you hear on the internet and stuff like that, you know. And then when the episode aired, we learned about the movies and stuff like that. So they could do the same thing with Michonne, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. That trailer did come out. I posted my my initial reaction and breakdown earlier, and I talked about that kiss between Michonne and Ezekiel. And I don't really know what direction they're going with Michonne's character. Is she like over Rick or what? Like, I don't think that's gonna be the case. That's like the last thing on my mind. I think if she finds out that Rick is alive, she's gonna go after Rick for sure. But they could also do it in a different way, where maybe she gets caught up with the CRM, and then she gets taken away, and then she ends up being in the same location as Rick. The only problem I have with that is that that's a bit of a coincidence, you know? Like, she just happens to get taken away by the same people that took Rick away, the person, you know, she's been looking for 6 years. So that's the only issue I have with that, and I honestly would prefer it if, you know, she, that's why I'm really hoping this person that Eugene has been talking to on the radio is connected with the CRM, and they get some sort of indication that Rick is alive, and then Michonne goes after Rick. I think that'll work out perfectly now, especially since the movies are 100% confirmed. And now, since they're saying Rick Grimes is returning, Andrew Lincoln is on board. They probably have a script, because they were saying that Andrew Lincoln said that, you know, he had a say in the script and what direction. Like, he's gonna be big. He's gonna be a part of him, you know, his movie. He's probably gonna produce it or something like that, Andrew Lincoln. So, you know, we know he's interested in behind the scenes stuff. He was gonna direct season 10. That didn't work out because I think he's gonna be busy with the movie. But regardless, I'm excited for this. I'm very excited to see what direction season 10 goes and how it leads into the movies. But I am gonna wrap it up there for this video. I'm so excited. I mean, I didn't expect this news. It does look like it's going to be going on in New York. Filming should begin very shortly, because if they're releasing a teaser, they probably are in pre-production. They probably have a script and ready to go. So let me know in the comments down below all your thoughts and opinions about this. How are you feeling? What do you want to see in the movies? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments down below. I am gonna wrap it up there, like I said. Thank you guys for watching this video. I have my full trailer breakdown, my shot-by-shot trailer breakdown coming out shortly, so stay tuned by hitting the subscribe button. And we have videos coming out all day and all week, so be sure to stay tuned. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.